His ball over the top, and Blackett trying to get him behind, but the defender, Anson, stretches to head that one clear. Had to get there, the Southport skipper, because Blackett had made a good run in behind. Here's Shanks now, turns infield and drives towards the edge of the box, now plays it inside for Blackett. Out to the right side for Ramshaw, who gives it back to Taylor, who hits it sweetly on the half volley, to be fair, but just got underneath it and sent it too high. And the first effort on goal from Glenn Taylor tonight goes just over the bar. To be taken away by Ramshaw now, lifted forward. Here's Blackett. Oh, that's a nice looking ball, and Shanks has got him behind, and the flag will stay down here. First chance of the game, and the goalkeeper does very well. Tony McMillan came out and narrowed the angle there. Shanks got the ball on target, but McMillan was right on top of him and made a smart save.
Yeah, it is a good save, because I actually think that's a really big chance for Moors. It was nice from Rammer and Blackett.
Referee just having a chat with someone in the middle there before this corner can be taken, but it will come in now, and it's decent quality as well, and it's headed over the bar by Bainbridge, who got there 6 yards from goal, and his hands are on his head there. He thinks that's a decent chance by his reaction. Moors have had the best chance of the night probably for Connor Shanks, but I'd say Southport have possibly just shaded it in terms of possession at the moment. Here's Hamami, that's good play on the far side, and that's a nice ball as well. Right hand side for Tyler Walton. This is a moment of danger, and the header! Oh, it was Connor Heath who was getting there in the middle, 10 yards out. He flung himself at the ball, but he couldn't get enough on it, and it just glanced off his head and flashes across and out to play for a goal kick in the end, I think. And Taylor does strike it, and it's the same result once again. It's number 22 of the season for Moors' leading scorer. He's absolutely belted that one into the back of the net.
He's unbelievable, isn't he? I've said he was silly at the weekend, now I'm just saying he's unbelievable. That is just, you weirdly had a feeling he was always going to score, didn't you? And he absolutely drills that into the back of the net. It's a cheap foul from Southport to give away, but we don't care.
Hamami lines up, a huge congregation of players in red and amber shirts at the back post. Moors holding the line on the edge of the box, and whipped in now, it's dangerous and it's flicked on, and Flatters has to make a smart save. Not sure who it was who got the header to that one there, but it was definitely dipping in underneath that crossbar, and Flatters has to take emergency action to knock it over the bar for a corner. Hamami will send the ball in. It was his dangerous free kick that created that opening. Can he do further damage here? It's a decent ball in the front post. Anson steers it back in. Oh, and it's just come off the back post and stayed out. It looked for all the world like Adam Anson's little lofted effort across goal was going to drop in. But when you looks out, I guess you looks out. And at the moment, it's not fallen for Southport, and it came back out off the post. Flatters with the ball for Moors, and he drives it long towards Taylor. Blackett makes the run, one in the air though by the defender Chris Doyle. Now Tyler Walton trying to find a way around Kendall, who's got to be careful here, and Walton's picked his pocket and he's got away down the right, and he charges into the box. One more chance maybe here, and it's Hamami with the shot, and Flatters goes down and makes the save, and it's hacked clear by Tate. Blackett turns on it on the halfway line, but there's not enough time for him to launch the counter. The half-time whistle goes, and Southport, right at the end of that first half, had a couple of reasonable opportunities. Perhaps the second one was more than reasonable there. So it's going to be another long throw-in from Oliver on the near side. Oliver's ball in towards that front post. It's well cleared away, but it's collected now and put back in by Walton, and the header clear is by Taylor and then Ramshaw, and Ramshaw's lifted it over the defender, and now he can have a run towards that right hand side. Lefudu and Blackett are ahead of him, and Ramshaw's played a wonderful pass here for Blackett if he can bring it under control and find the angle for a shot. Back on his left foot, trying to find the angle, he puts it back across, and Shanks just couldn't quite get there. It squirts right across the 6-yard area, and the goalkeeper collects it. And the throw-in will need to be taken further back than Charlie Oliver wants to take it here. The referee pushes him as far back, but then he ignores him anyway and throws it long. Kendall heads it clear. Bainbridge collects it, hoists it up towards the edge of the box, and just for a second, Watson's got the wrong side here, and Watson under pressure from Becker. He's running away from goal here. Goes one way then the other, trying to find the angle. Carberry then lofts across into the box towards Heath, whose header can't find the target. It drops loose for a Southport player, and then the shot comes in from Bainbridge, but it really didn't have that venom, did it? You didn't expect that to get past Harry Flatters.
No, he's come for a barrage of bodies, you could say, and he'll have seen it late, but I expect Harry to save that, and he does well just to keep hold of it for a couple of seconds as well, and just take off this pressure a little bit.
Collected by Ramshaw, but he's under pressure immediately from Heath there, and has to work hard to maintain possession for Lafudu. Inside now for Ross, back to Ramshaw. Ramshaw plays it against Carberry, but it does stay in down the right-hand side, and it's worked in field for Connor Shanks now, and Shanks has turned in field smartly here. He tries to lay it off, and the shot comes in, and it's 2-0. Paul Blackett sweeps in the second goal of the night. With just over 59 minutes, Paul Blackett, the man to double the lead for Spennymoor Town. Incisive play down the right side of the penalty area. Composure from Shanks. Clinical finishing from Paul Blackett.
Goal scorer for Spennymoor Town, number 30, Paul Blackett.
Ball thrown at the front post, it's cleared away. Might have hit Lafudu on the arm there. It's poked back in, and Southport have a goal back here. Chris Doyle is the man who's got the goal back.
Goal scorer of the Southport, number 4, Chris Doyle!
Flatters hangs one up towards the edge of the box. Taylor back to his usual position there, nods it down like trying to find Blackett. Here's Ross now. He knocks it down on the right-hand side, and Ramshaw charges across to try and make something of it. And again, how many situations like that look like lost causes does he then make into, Moore's throws, Moore's corners, whatever it might be? Rob Ramshaw, tireless run again. Lafudu takes the resultant throw. Anderson's available. Back to Lafudu. Lafudu down the line. And then the cross comes in towards Blackett. Oh, what a goal! Paul Blackett could not have met that any sweeter as it popped up 8 yards from goal, and he smashed it past McMillan before he could react. Moors restore their 2-goal advantage, and midway through this second half, they've got a stranglehold on this game.
That is a fantastic goal. That is such an underrated finish. When you see this, Moors fans, that is incredible.
So the ball will be sent forward by Flatters. It's a goal kick rather than a free kick, actually, but he'll send it forward towards his near side. Flicked on by Taylor. Taylor lifts it forward. Blackett now, who's on a hat-trick, trying to cause a problem. The defender go and get there, and Blackett prods it just wide. Oh, he was so close there. It was only about a yard wrong side of that far post, the defender. Causing his own problems there, just hesitated as he was running back towards his own goal. Blackett just got a toe on it. Tony Hughes has been on the commentary. He said, Simo and Billy, love your commentary. Keep it up, lads. Well done. Hey, it's easier to commentate when you're seeing decent performances, and at the moment, what looks to be a good result building here at Haig Avenue. But hold on, because Tyler Walton's coming forward. That's a decent knock, and the header might fall loose. And Flatters makes a great save. He did really well to get something behind that, Harry Flatters, there, because Southport were threatening again. And how important could it be now if Moores break downfield and get a fourth goal, because there's a chance, because Ross has hoisted it forward for Blackett. Blackett heads it square. He tried to find the run of Anderson, or Ramshaw on the far side, but he couldn't do so, and it's clattered clear. And Becker nods it back to Flatters. Big moment in this game, though, with more than quarter of an hour left. If that had gone in and made it 3-2, then suddenly...
Well, we'd have blamed Tony Hughes, wouldn't we?
Taking a while off the ball there, weren't we, with Tony Hughes' comment.